Welcome back to Factorio. I'm the 80s gamer, and in the last episode, we built out our missile factory. We made some changes to the ship overall, and it's a whopper. We're up to 1,300 tons now. Um, but yeah, if you're just sort of joining us, we are building a sort of battleship class starship for the inner planets, with the goal being, though, that once you've got this built and you have reached Aquilo, and you could grow it, right? It would get you all the way to Aquilo, and then in theory, the hope is that we'll be able to sort of create a final version of this that's fusion powered, try to swap out nuclear, and be able to go beyond and use it to collect science. So we finished missiles. That we are left with needing to. What do we need to do? We need to process minerals. So in my series, I built a ship right here. I built a mineral processing setup here that I thought was really clever, but it didn't really work out like I wanted it to work out. Um, I tried to be a little bit too clever with the carbon and the sulfur. I didn't quite understand all of the ratios the way that they're supposed to work. So yeah, we want to switch some of this stuff around and see what we can do to make it better. So back to our ship. And then we will hopefully, the goal would be to do that and also then get arms on there. So essentially, I think, can we start right here? I think so. Should we leave ourselves any space? I don't know if we need to. What should we start with? Let's start with ice and calcite, and we're gonna drop those in. And oh, you can even have productivity modules. That's interesting. Do we want to do productivity or do we want to do efficiency? I think, well, I think efficiency is the way to go. We've never run into a spot where we couldn't do that. Okay, so what's this look like? I think this looks like exactly the same arms as this, maybe? With no filter on this guy? To clear the filter, we need to do that, so it's not there at all. Right, so we're going to input here, output there. It's going to output all of those things onto the belt. Yes, that is cool, but one dilemma I have that has just occurred to me is it would be really, well, we'll just get it there. I want to bring up, we want to control when we drop this onto the belt. And we want to drop it onto the belt the right way. So let's try to think about this a little bit smarter than I did in the past, maybe. So what if we rotated this? Did something like this. Can that work? I'll explain why in a second. Because what we really want to do is we want to put I want to put the materials. Oh, I can do it. We can do something like this, which I've not tried in our other playthrough. And can we move it down, actually, now that I've built it? Make it tight. It goes here. And then what we have, though, is that this guy is going to put only ice chunks. No, he's going to put the space chunks. This is for the 5% of the time when it spits one of those goes out. And this guy is only going to put, come back over here, ice and calcite. Now, the challenge with this approach is it could create extra trash. Is that right? It is. What if, play along with me here for a minute. What if we control this with a couple decider combinators, if we can fit them? One for ice. And one for calcite. And what are we doing with them? We're going to hook them up. Red style, please. 1, 2, here. Instead of having this here, we're going to say set the filters. So right now, it's not going to take anything out. Okay. This will always work, so it'll always unload. And then in our design over here, like we're looking at, look, we had essentially 4 of them. Can we fit 4 here? We don't need 4 of those. We would need 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. And then, I like this so far. We have to hook these guys together. Okay. And then it's just a matter of shift right click, shift left click to copy the set its filters. This is short. Oh, let's override the stack size though, so that we're managing. Does that make any difference? It's just it'll keep Cruff off the belt because it's capable of doing as many as 4. Good question. No, we'll see how bad it is. We'll leave it alone. Okay, so then these guys, we do have to get a link all the way down there. So let's do that. That's a green line. We're going to go here to here to... How far can we go? To there. We're just going to string it along down the belt. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but basically you can use it as a holding. That's all it's doing. Is it's holding for us. We're not reading the contents of the belt. You could. We're actually going to use this, though, for... We're going to be careful about this. We are going to use this for... Ah, man, can it reach there? It's a really long way. Uh-oh. I want to reach... Uh-oh. I need to get to here. Can I reach to here? I can. Ooh, that's slick. Okay. There. Now we should be able to read the contents all the way up here. Yep, see, look, we can see all the stuff. And so what we're going to do is less than 200 ice. This has been our number all along. And same thing here. 200 calcite. 4 stacks. Piece of cake. Right? That should just work. Now, I like how this is, but it's super... Is it too inefficient? It keeps a really small buffer. I don't want it to be so tall is the problem. Right, because we need like, if we go back and look, we're going to need some... We need at least 1 carbon maker and probably an iron maker? Do we need more than 1? We probably do. We probably need a couple iron makers. Oh, we might need more iron makers than we think, though, because these guys are expected to take those off the line. All right. Maybe for ice this is okay, but we could do a slicker system for the next one. And my idea of a slicker system would be something like, what if we did a move like this? So we go here. We go like this. We go down. And that should be okay. And now we're going to use one of these in reverse. Just follow along with me here. And we're going to input here, output there. This guy is going to do... Let's do copper. Yeah, let's do this one, the iron copper one, because this is the one I'm most worried about. And let's do efficiency modules. Yep. And what? how does this work? So he needs to spit out the off chance, the metallic, right? So that if he gets, because we get a 5% chance that it's going to spit out one of these. So he needs to spit that out, which will come back in here. No problem. Now, the iron and copper needs to come out. I'm kind of envisioning, what I said 4 of these. Let's do 2 so we can see it. I'm envisioning this. Is it as simple as this? Let's just sort of think about this for a minute. Can it be as simple as that? Maybe. We could end up in a jamming situation where it should be pretty rare. Let's assume it's not going to happen. Or it doesn't get jammed up. Okay, so then these guys drop their copper and their iron onto here, which is going to end up there. Perfect. I think we can easily fit 4 of them. And then we need a control again. Sort of. We need another one of these guys. Oh, but the control is trickier here. We can read this because that's helpful. Because I do want to read iron ore. 200, right? We need 200 of this in do we? Do we want 200 of this? Yeah. The problem is I don't think we can limit these now. I think these have to run full time. Or they need to read the sushi belt. They probably should read the sushi belt. Does that work for us? Our sushi belt does go as a big thing, so that would work. Okay, let's try it. Disconnect those 2. Can he reach the sushi belt? He can. And he can read all of them. We want this to run if copper, iron, and it's an ore, or copper is less than, let's say, 100. If you're less than 100, then what? We could get fancy. I don't think we should, though. Let's just output a green 1. And then we use the red wire for controlling these guys, so we can go like from here to here, 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 and here. And what are you going to do? You are going to enable disable if green equals 1. Yep. We're going to end up with this buffer. I think that's okay. Okay, so that gets us that. We need only a little bit of God, I could speak, I'd be dangerous. We only need a little bit of sorry, I'm trying to think at the same time. We only need a little bit of I think that's better. We only need a little bit of carbon, right? Because these guys all have their own producers, so it's just carbon for fuel. We need to have enough of it. I bet we could get away with 2 and do a similar setup to what we did here, maybe? Could we do it over here? We could. It's a long way. I'm worried about this giant amount of open space, but I do like this setup. This guy needs a filter. That would have been super bad. had I not noticed that. He could have the same enable disable rules, actually. That's an interesting question. Can we reach from here to there if we want? We can. Maybe we just turn this on? And then we don't filter any of these? That's going to end up with a pretty big buffer. Yeah, let's do that. I want to try that. I want to try turning them all on and off at the same time. Should keep a buffer here in this little area. Again, I'm a little bit worried about a situation where, though. Let's see. I'm a little bit worried. He's turning on based on how many there are. I would love him to. No, I'm going to undo that. Actually, I do want him to turn on and off, but not in the same way. I want him to read this belt. And I want to read the belt contents. And I want we could do it another way, actually. I had another thought. What if we just held like 5 of them in a row? Yeah, what if we did that? And I'm having fun thinking about all these fun puzzles. So get rid of that. You only pick up these. What if we did something like we go from here to, say, here, and we do enable disable. Well, there's 2 ways to do it. We could turn it on when these guys are on. But I think what I really want, though... New plan. It's tricky. Undo that wire. Can we do something like... And this guy reads the whole contents, which he's doing. And this guy is... If this is less than 5. Less than 5, he passes it. As soon as 5 get on this belt, he turns off. Actually, 4 is probably the right number, because there's 4 of those. And then in theory, if he spits one out, it should stop it. I'm still worried about it filling up, but let's try. It'll be fun. Something new I've never done before. Okay, back to carbon. Let's not get distracted. Could we fit 2 carbon guys here in the space we have right there? I mean, we can. So I think we should. So let's convert this to just carbon, though. We only need carbon. We don't need sulfur on the line. So then you're only going to put carbon on the line. And wait, I forgot to copy. I didn't notice that wasn't getting copied. Only want that guy to do that. And I only want you to put carbonics. End up with any extra carbonics, which we will. They're going to end up there. Carbon goes there, carbonics go there. I think we're there. We basically just need to design the front of the ship. Can I get this a little bit bigger? It just makes it easier to lay this out. Go. Is that mineral processing? Maybe? Feel pretty good about it. I do like this open space up here. It allows us to do some other fun stuff later. Oh, we did not leave ourselves room to create... This is so tight. We did not leave ourselves room to create... Oh man, I don't really want to do a copy and... a brutal copy and paste. It would work. We didn't leave ourselves room to build the railgun ammo. I mean, I guess we could try to build it, save room up here. How big is the railgun ammo setup down here? It's not trivial in size. We have 4 machines. We have steel. We need copper. We're gonna need copper wire and explosives. So we need to be able to add copper wire and 4 machines. Copper wire and 4 machines. We might be able to make it work. If we save all this space. Let's save all this space. Let's save this stuff in here, and we're going to imagine that we can do it. So, let's give ourselves a little bit more room. And let's decide... Just put them down so I can sort of see them. This would, actually, I would really like 8. I'd like that configuration. Show me... can we just do a Control C? I can sort of see how big it is. All right, and you're not going to make those. You're going to make these. Okay, we're going to leave all that alone. And what? This should be enough to build the center, which is what we're really looking for. So, all right, now we need to protect the front of the ship. How many rocket turrets do I want protecting the front of our ship? A lot. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to think about how far out they go. I think something like that. Can we look at the escape ship? How many rocket turrets does it use at the front? And I wish it had more. Okay, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8. Okay. It has 8, and I wish we had more. Okay. Okay. That's fine. What? Let's do 10. Let's put them in the dead center of the ship. That's there. Why didn't that work? Nice overlap. That's kind of cool. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. I think the easiest way to make these work. We should do. Yeah. We need to bring up our little guys here. Copy. How far up do they go? They go up to processing of that. So I'd say, since because we're going to be basically at the front, let's go there. And that looks about even there. I don't know what happened here, but that's not a big deal. Just trim it. Okay. All right. So there's the rocket turrets. How do we want to feed them? I think what I want to do is a move like we have been doing, where maybe so that we have a buffer, which I like the idea of. Let's go this way. I mean, we could do a move as easy as this, right? We just grab this. He goes here. Set to filters of only rockets. Gotta do it because we have stuff on the belt now. And there, right? Like that would work. That would get us rockets to there. And what? I was kind of thinking we could feed from the other direction, the other way. These front ones would be fed from the other side. Or do we feed them from the same side? The danger, let's talk about this for a second. The danger is, okay, I have an idea. To be super paranoid? Ah, that's probably stupid, actually. I was going to try to like feed from both sides, some crazy setup, but that's probably, that is insane. And for buffering, this, that'll make sure they're on both sides of the belt. Okay, so this will rely on this belt bringing enough rockets to supply everything, all 8 of those, instead of... Yeah, because what I had pondered doing, hear me out for a second, we could do something where we did this. Looks like it turns out we do need a little bit more. I want to build carefully though. I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, I just had this vision that we then do a move where we go that. And then we could this. And basically the top row could be fed from the other side. On the off chance that this guy can't pick up fast enough. He might not be able to, actually. Maybe we ought to do green no matter what. We could do stack inserters. That would... Oh, that's a really good idea, actually. Oh, but I don't want to... Stack inserters don't come until you get into Glaiva. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do stack inserters. But an interesting idea we should try to remember is a stack inserter here would be amazing. Okay. Because then you could get more, right? You'd get more rockets on the belt. A little puzzled about the rocket turrets not showing up. Let's see. Rocket turrets are made here. Oh, are we... Ah, okay. We are trashing regular rocket turrets right now. Because I'm trying to roll that. Okay, can we just do that maybe? How many do we need to send up? Rocket capacity is 10. I have to get a stack of 10. Okay, so let's do like this. It's exciting that we have some fancy ones, but not great for... Greens are getting rolled up to blues. Nice. Blue. How many blue rocket turrets do we have? 2 there. 5 there. Pretty cool. Okay. So that'll fix that problem. Let's go back to our ship. All right. Awesome. That's amazing. Then I think it's just a matter of doing the front of the ship, right? That's all we need at this point. All right. I think I'm going to call it an episode right here, and we will do the front of the ship in the next episode. Let's just make sure we're all ready to go. But yeah, I mean, we got all the resource processing ready to go. We've left ourselves some nice room for this. If you're blueprinting this, you won't be able to build these yet, but we've got plenty of space here to set up the rest of the railgun stuff we'll need. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of actually setting up the guns. And one of the mistakes we made here was not enough. We put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I mean, not enough. 12 guns was not enough. We do have red ammunition, which might help, but yeah, I think we're gonna need something like. Oh, I see. This is the part of the problem. You need this to be as close as you possibly can be. Yeah, I mean, what if we did do something like just an obscene amount of those turrets, and then there's a belt that goes the other direction. Does the sushi belt turn here? I think it does. I think this is the end of the sushi belt. There's the sushi belt. That's the end of it, right? It would help if do it like that. There. Is this the ammo belt turning then? Maybe. I think so. Okay, that's gonna come. Got it stopped, which is fine. I wonder if red belts are enough. Let's assume that. Let's hope that they are, because I don't really want to fill those blue belts. Definitely know the corners are a weakness, so we definitely want that out to the corner. It's kind of a puzzle. Probably want the center to be open, so maybe like that. And then, wait, did we not leave? Tell me we didn't. We left room for. Oh, we did. We just have to. It's a matter of. Oh. Yeah, so if this is the... This guy can be red here. Right? And then this guy goes here. No, he doesn't. He can't go there. This is the problem. Can we then create a space? I don't know. This is sort of fun. That guy can go to there. But we lose this turret. We're gonna lose the turret as far as we go. Okay, so then definitely want a blue. How far do the blues go? Okay, so one here. So this guy goes here to there. Okay, and these guys don't matter. All these turrets have guns, or all those turrets get bullets. This guy... If we did this again, does it work? Maybe. I'm going to use a red there, even. Okay. Right. That works. This guy then uses another in. This has to be a... Let's try a blue again, see if we can make this work. Take you off. It's like, what? Here to... Nope. Okay. Let's map it so it goes right there so we can see. Okay. So you are going to go here, there. Take these away. And then all of these get to go away. Okay, all makes sense. Now, this one has to go there. This is where it gets tricky. Or we might lose a turret. Or not. Does it work? It does work. Neat. Okay. Sorry, that went a little bit longer than I had intended us to go, but I think that's pretty cool. We figured out how to do that, and that will let us do the next part that I want to do, which is, we're going to set up turrets on this side. And because of what we've learned, we know we're going to need good protection. This was a mistake I see now. Probably... Can I just drag it? Can I drag across? I can. Great. Whew, that was lucky. Something like that, maybe? Just an absolute monstrosity of turrets seems like the way to guarantee safety of everything. So yeah, I'm sort of thinking we do something like exactly the... It's exactly this plus 1. Well, really? Now I gotta... I bet we need just a... Well, no, let's try. Some of those turrets, though, have to go. That's the tricky part. Is... Because we need... Where's the escape ship? We need... the escape ship that only has arms on the... We're going to need some arms. And we're definitely going to need at least one arm in the front. So... yeah, we need enough room. Oh, and the sushi belt is a problem here. Maybe we lose this turret. This can technically... Hold on. It's so dirty. This can technically go here. Which means we technically can have something that goes like that, right? And this belt can technically... We can create the opening. I mean, it's technically possible. Sorry, I know I said I was going to work on the... We will work on finalizing the front in the next episode, but I want to sort of... just kind of want to see it. I mean, it should work. This goes here. And an arm thing would go there. And this guy, we could give him some space. He needs a little bit of space for it needs a little bit of space for how do I see this without making... I know how we do it. Let's put down a legendary, just so we can get the idea. Wow, legendary is amazing. In the current escape ship design, it's in the middle. I don't think I want to do that for the battleship. Yeah, we'll focus it on the next episode. But I think I think I want it. I think I'm gonna use purple because I don't think there's any purple arms on the planet either. I think I want it here. I want side ones. Leaving the center open for railguns would be the goal. Man, I gotta see it. Yeah, I gotta see it. So it looks like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then say here maybe? The middle one can be removed, that's my thinking. Okay, so the other ship has... The current escape ship on the front has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 turrets up front. Well, technically 8, but let's say, yeah, 8 ships up front, 8 ship turrets. This is currently sitting at... Yeah, I know you're going to start collecting them. It's going to be annoying, but we'll deal with it. Can we move these all over one? So that we can put one here. And we could move all these over one. So that we can put one here. Just get an idea. One like this. And one like this. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Alright. Next episode, we're going to lay out the arms and maybe take it for a test run. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I can't forget to turn this off. I have to delete them or... yeah, let's put down... Let's... How? Well, we can see the spots where they go. Because what I'm worried... That probably just put those... Oh, we have a bunch in the... we have a bunch in the hub already that we'll have to deal with. Cool. Sounds good. All right. Perfect. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are closing in on the very end. So hopefully next episode we will finish, we'll put the arms on it, hook them up, and take it for a test run. Power it up and take it for a test run. See if we can get this going. So I look forward to it, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Have a great day.